So Wolves fans, it's all getting very interesting, isn't it? 3 days to go of the transfer window, and this is everything that's sort of been going on today. The deal for Ramsdale, according to the BBC, seems to be off. Wolves obviously bid for a loan with an option to buy for around about 20 million, but Wolves, it said, are being priced out because of that. There's also interest late in the day with Wolves being reported by Alex Crook of TalkSport that Wolves are about to step up their chase for Sam Johnson, the Crystal Palace goalkeeper. In other news, Wolves are apparently tabled a £25 million offer on the table for Luca Colascio, Italian, from Burnley. Burnley have said not to be wanting to negotiate. The player is not happy that the deal's not being accepted. He wants to move. It's also said that after the game against Burnley tomorrow night, things might pick up again. Wolves apparently Wolves and Marseille have made inquiries about Nantes forward now. Mustafa Mohamed is an Egyptian forward and recently rejected a 15 million move to Saudi Arabia. And Wolves are still continuing to monitor the situation of Johan Wissa from Brentford. Nottingham Forest have bid for him for £15 million today, and that has been rejected. Jurgen Strand Larsen has been called up to the latest Norway squad. Simon Hooper is going to be the referee for Wolves versus Nottingham Forest on Saturday. And in Olympiakos' 2-1 victory at home this weekend, the fans were singing Daniel Pedence's name. And so things could still happen with Pedence and Olympiakos. So all of these things are sort of like going around. There's so many things flying around at the moment. But I'm just like, 3 days, where's the link to a fullback? Where is the link to a fullback? I'm expecting the young defender to be announced very, very soon, but he's only 18, but apparently he is very, very good. But whether he's going to be first team ready or not, I don't know. But yeah, he's apparently he is a very good, as a beast, was described by Cheerful Chris. He's watched him a lot apparently, but I don't know much about that one. Next should be announced soon. But aside from that, 3 days to go. 3 days to go off the back of 2 defeats at the start of the season. Yeah, against Arsenal, 6-2 against Chelsea. The back four formation. And where is the links to the left-sided full-back if Gary wants to play this back four? Because I do think that's a position where, on that left-hand side, where we've been very exposed, that we need extra depth and players to come in. Obviously, 3 days of the window to go. I know some of the Wolves fans are getting really, really frustrated with the transfer dealings, from the owners. And I think it's a really big test, these next 3 days. I think the next 3 days are going to be really important. Hobbs has got his work cut out. The checkbook needs to be opened. And we're going to see where we end up at the end of the window. But I say 3 days to go. And still no movement. But obviously, dominoes could start to fall very, very soon. So let's hope that they know what they're doing, and we get these players through the door that we need to get through. But there's a lot of Wolves bidding for players and not wanting to pay the money and moving on to other targets. And I think Sutty sort of coined the phrase, didn't he? He said, "Watch out, Dave. You know what's going to happen. We're going to come to the end of the transfer window. We did try, but we couldn't get things over the line, blah, blah, blah." And at the moment, let's see we have to see what happens. I've rambled on a bit in this one, to be honest. I do apologise. But I think like all of us, we're just sort of like want this window to be shut. We want to make sure that we come out the window stronger than we went in. And we need players to do that. And the big question is, are they going to open the checkbook to get the players that we need to make sure that we do have a really good squad? Or we're going to be left short-handed, and then if we go in trouble and we're struggling, the finger is really going to be pointed in only one direction. And we don't want that. We want to be having a good season. So let's hope they do the right things. And they've got 3 days. 3 days to make sure it happens and back Gary O'Neill. Anyway, leave your thoughts in the comments. Until the next one, always Wolves.